What's going on, y'all? Happy New Year. It's still within the statute of limitations because once you get to a certain... Actually, from here through the end of the entire year, we might be saying Happy New Year.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that's the new rules.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I am JoezMcfly. This is JoezMcfly.
What's good, my peoples?
We are here. We are in the studio. It is January 4th. We chilling and we vibing. And we haven't had a podcast in about a month. Stuff has happened, though.
A lot of
and, we'll let you know where we've been at. And we'll talk about some of the stuff that the Yankees did. And I know some people were like, hey, man, where's the Rodon news? You didn't even talk. And we'll talk about that. We'll talk about some stuff or whatnot. But thank you guys so much for joining. This is the PinstripeStrong podcast, episode 267. I haven't done an episode. I'm trying to remember how to do one.
Yeah.
Some stuff has happened where Yankees signed Rodon.
Yes.
Is it Rodon?
So the last time that we were recording.
Last time on PinstripeStrong.
Previous episode of 266, we were talking about. We got the news. It was actually an early morning pod. We got the news that Judge signed.
Okay.
Right. We didn't. Then he went to Hawaii. Right. So it wasn't even official. Right. So it was still up in the air. The Yankees at that point, we wanted Rodon, but he was still a free agent. The Yankees signed Rodon, and that starting rotation is looking very sexy.
Looking nice.
Very sexy. But obviously, the issue wasn't so much the pitching, is the offense. Obviously, Judge. After his honeymoon, he came back. He officially signed the contract. And not only that, Joe.
He got the captaincy.
Yes.
So, shout out to the captain.
Shout out to the
clap,
captain.
clap, clap. Got the captain.
Hey, how you felt with Jeter being there?
All right. Hold on. Real quick. So, Jeter was there.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys don't know, Jeter was there. And then also, Willie Randolph was there.
Yeah.
Don Mattingly was not because he is a Blue Jay. And I'm sure that the Yankees probably wanted to get him there, but he's like, I'm a Blue Jay, so how I can't be there. And then there's
come on.
I mean
come on.
Yeah, so I mean they decided we're not gonna go ahead and bring Don Mattingly on.
Which is cool.
Can I be honest about something?
Be honest, be real.
And we'll talk about this more in the Rodon press conference. Randy Levine's a little tough. I mean, with the glasses pop, come on. You're a multi-millionaire, bro. Like, what the hell?
You know what? I try not to, say anything about it because it's maybe you had a rough morning. So something must have happened. But it's been more than one press conference where Randy Levine comes in all disheveled and the tie all fucked. I was like, yo, bro, you have people looking at you. They're supposed to prep you.
Why are you not sharp?
Yeah, you look all over the place. I feel uncomfortable. I feel
uncomfortable. Like, I look at him, I'm like, oh, man.
It's like, is that what Rodon was looking at? When we were signing the guys, like, damn, bro, that's how you look? I don't know. I mean,
I'm glad that the Yankees got him.
Yeah.
I feel like that was the worst kept secret. Yankees want Rodon, and it's like
Rodon wanted to be here too.
Let's just get it done, and they got it done. So then that's good. Water under the bridge, and now so Giants are having a tough offseason. Correa stuff. I don't know what's going on. I mean, Correa's having a tough offseason, not the Giants.
Yeah, it's
good for the Giants for saying, you know what, we're not going to deal with that.
Right.
No matter how many L's we've been taking
and it was John Heyman too. I don't think it was the Giants. It was John Heyman with his tweet, and then obviously with the whole Carlos Correa thing. I would back out too if I'm giving a guy 12 years, 300 mil, some shit like that. If his medicals are not good. But with that being said,
that's Jolly's business, not mine.
Yeah, that's Jolly's business. So shout out to Jolly. The left field situation.
Well, that's the other thing. We don't know what's going to happen. And then Brian Reynolds. And then yesterday, I mean, guys, 2023 just started. And the biggest L of all time goes to the guy that hacked Jack Curry's account. What an idiot. You don't even use it. All right, if you're going to hack the account, and you shouldn't be hacking the account. But if you're going to hack the account, Chris, at least,
I didn't think about it until you just said it. I'm like, damn.
Bro, he could have literally taken over Twitter for a whole night.
At least.
If he would have been smart. You know what I mean? Like I'm not advocating for hacking at all. Okay, I'm not gonna go out there and I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna go, whatever. But if you're gonna do it, bro, like you make no sense.
My bro said Trout to the Yankees.
Bro, you could have literally tweeted
subtle tweet.
Whatever the hell you wanted.
Yeah.
Blew up Twitter. And it would have been insane, and people would have believed it for a hot minute.
For at least a hot minute.
Yeah.
Ken Rosenthal probably would have been like, wait a minute.
Yeah, like Ken Rosenthal, like all of the beat writers are like, whoa, trying to confirm,
yo, hold on. The call Jack, Jack, is it true? Wait, what are you talking about? That whole shit would have been insane.
You see the next level, and I'm not giving tips to hackers here. We don't do that.
Don't hack. Don't hack.
We're not doing that. But
don't hack Jack Curry.
If you, be smart. You hack those big accounts, right? And then you say some crazy outlandish trade, and then from the other account you say can't confirm. Boom, and then log off.
Leave it. Because Jack Curry, it was like that for hours. Jack Curry didn't even notice, so Jack Curry wouldn't even be in there so probably in the morning. I don't even know if he texted anything else or if he tweeted anything else.
It was erased. I guess it's being taken care of.
What a dummy, yo.
Dummy, bro. Like anybody, bro, you could have done anything. You could have said, I'm talking about it in this video, and then you link your YouTube video. You got mad views. People like, what the hell is this?
It's like, can't confirm YouTube, and then you have mad hits.
It's stupid.
Mad hits. Bro.
Anyway,
but
you missed your opportunity, dummy. It's 2023, and you taking L's already, bro.
Are you dumb?
You dumb or stupid?
So, talking about stupid. So the Yankees. No, I'm just kidding. So right now, basically, it seems like they're trying to piece together left field.
I think that's like
with the Willie.
Like a lot. Listen, those are a lot of like depth moves, and I'm just trying to build that.
Yeah.
I'm not. This is what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not, because in the past I would react, because that's kind of like what I do. Joe's reacts. I would just react whatever way to hey, let me, during the off season, oh my God, they suck, or oh my God, they're doing great, or oh my God. I'm going to wait until we're in spring training, right? And I'm going to see hey, okay, the Yankees have done this, then I will issue my grade. I will say, all right, the Yankees done this move. They said that they're going to do this. They said that they're going to, going into spring training, and I can see, okay, I can live with this. I can live with this. I won't live with this. I am super happy about this, disappointed in this. But to say that now is kind of you're just trying to make yourself mad, right?
Right.
And my resolution, one of my resolutions for 2023, is to not get stressed out or not let myself get stressed out or get negative about something that this team has or hasn't done until they actually haven't done it.
Can we clip that? Can we hold you to that?
It's
1:56, January 4th on a Wednesday.
Listen,
Joe said he
I'm
will
not
react.
No, in the moment, listen. Okay. In the moment, I'm reacting, whatever. But I'm talking about oh my God, the Yankees haven't made this move, or the Yankees haven't done this, or this team sucks, or
all right.
Well,
I mean, if they're on a 10-game losing streak.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens with that.
But I feel you. Like you said, a lot of these moves are depth moves. I mean, if you could hit on a Willie Calhoun, who's a former top prospect, you do take a chance. You do take a chance at the end of the day. But even with all these, minor league moves or in spring training or invitation to spring trainings or whatever, you hope to hit on one. But there's still news coming out about the whole Brian Reynolds situation. Right?
Yeah.
How, it's definitely a high possibility that he's not going to start the season as a Pirate. I did see, what is his name? John Boldan? Boldan? What's his first name? Boldan? Jim Boldan?
We'll leave the light on for you.
Jim Boldan. I think that's his name. My bad but I don't trust his sources ever. But he was like,
Jim Bowden?
Jim Bowden.
I'm like, what the hell? Who's he talking about?
Jim Bowden.
Okay.
So he was talking about how Will Warren and Jason Dominguez package will be good enough for Brian Reynolds. I'm like, Come on, Jim.
Listen.
You're my guy. And somebody said, of course you would do. That's why you're not a GM anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's going to take way more. They want starting pitching too. Will Warren's a starting pitcher, I think, but they're going to want somebody who's ready. And it's going to take a bigger package, man. It's going to hurt. It's going to have to hurt.
I said this on stream because I did a 24-hour stream on Christmas Eve, by the way.
Amazing.
On Christmas Eve. And I did a 24-hour stream. And what happened is that during that stream, I talked about some things, and I said sometimes we create these scenarios where you'd be like, oh, man, they got to trade this, and this, and, like it's up here. And then we'll be like, we'll see the trade, and we'll say, what? We got this and this it's a steal. At the end of the day, none of us know how the Pirates value certain people.
Your own guy.
For all we know, they may think Davy Garcia is the best player in the world. We don't know. I'm not saying he is, guys, so I'm not putting it out there. But I'm just saying, like, they may covet him like crazy. And Cashman may know that. And they may be like, hey, like trying to build up, like, oh, no, we don't want to trade him. And I think he tried to do that with Clint Frazier a little bit, and Andujar, and then he failed. They're like, you know what? Forget it then. I mean, you don't want to trade him. Forget it. It's the Pirates. You just don't want to trade. You know what? Let's just forget the whole thing. We'll just keep Garrett Cole. And they're like, whoa, wait a minute. Hold on.
My man said he could. You know what? Call back with a better offer. He hangs up and then he looks at Hal like,
they're going to call back. Trust me.
He's waiting for 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Meanwhile, the trade comes along. Oh, the Houston Astros acquired for 4 lesser prospects. And they were like, they look at Cashman like,
all right, Cash. Don't worry, we got J-Hop. We got J-Hop. Don't worry about it.
Sounds like a good idea to me, bro.
Oh, my God, man. I think that's what Brian Sabian is here.
No, wait. We'll talk about Brian Sabian in a bit because that's a whole nother situation. And then at the same time, we don't know if the Yankees are like low-key, like they covet somebody in their own system. Let's just say the Yankees are like, they undersell on the prospect. Like, you don't want him. Like
he's a bum,
bro. He's a bum. You don't want him. They're like, no, we kind of like that kid. They're like,
it's 1.67 ERA.
What? How about this guy? How about like Adam Warren? No,
Will Warren. Adam Warren. Is Adam Warren still here? Is he?
I don't think so. I know he's not. No. Cashman, at the end of the day, he tries to like submit the transaction page with Adam Warren.
It's just Warren.
It says A Warren, and then they're like, whoa, wait a minute, hold on, this is not Will Warren. What's going on here? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought you said Adam Warren.
He said something has slipped my mind.
Yeah, man. Nah, man, it's not gonna happen. But wait, I thought we had a trade.
Yeah.
Nah, brother, it's not gonna work. So hopefully, let's see what happens with Brian Reynolds. I mean, there was another thing that I heard about Spencer Jones that I read that he's, like you said, actually, Joe has mentioned that he's most likely going to be on the fast track.
I think so.
Because he has, like, his shit is just crazy.
Well, Baseball Prospectus came out with their top 10 list, for the Yankees, and he's actually ranked on top of Jason Dominguez. I talked to the guys
number 3.
He's number 3 rated prospect in the Yankee system.
Because you have a year in the Yankee system.
Listen. And he said, I talked to him, I'm like, whoa, what does that mean? Does that mean that Dominguez is taking a step back? He's like, the guy was like, actually, and we might have him on. I might have him on, just to come visit with us and talk, and we'll do like a whole convo about it. But he was saying more, he's like, I think it has more to do, instead of it being like, oh, it's a shot at Jason Dominguez, I think it's more of
more to do with Spencer.
I think it's more of
skills.
Like we're trying to, what's the word I'm looking for? The words are slipping my mind. But he's like, I think we're trying to, give more love to Spencer Jones and his advanced approach. And they did say something along the lines of like, if he learns how to put on more weight, and obviously hit for even more power without sacrificing average, that he can be a lefty judge, which is
Spencer Jones is a beast.
Listen, for you to hit on 2 really tall guys is very difficult.
Joe, that sound off Spencer Jones' bat is different, man.
I know, but
that game.
I just like that he's contact. He's also a contact guy now.
Vanderbilt, they usually hit on guys.
Vanderbilt, built different.
They usually hit. They usually hit on those guys.
Vanderbilt built.
So let's see. I mean, obviously, we do have to say goodbye
to
one of our good friends. Not a friend, but one of your good friends, Licky. Your favorite pitcher.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
That's actually Joey. That's Joey's stats favorite pitcher.
That is Joey's stats.
And he'll put like the lick tongue in the chat. I'm like, yo, I'm very uncomfortable with this.
Shout out to Joey's stats. But,
yeah.
But yeah,
he gone.
So yeah, Licky, he is gone.
He got traded.
Yeah, he was traded.
He got traded.
First he was DFA'd.
He was DFA'd, but then it was ended up. He had a good year though. Like so.
He did. I mean, we gave him a hard time, but it's like he always kind of came through for us. So definitely shout out, man. Much love. Much love to you. Much love to you, man. So
Hulk Hogan, we're coming for you. Yeah. Joey says that's Jeremy, not me.
Oh yeah, it is Jeremy.
Nah, you taking the L for that.
Shout out to Jeremy, man. Shout out to PinstripeStrong, man. PinstripeStrong chat.
Yeah, that's dope.
Shout out to you. Let me see what else. Oh, Brian Cashman did come out. You know, is one. Well, to say.
Oh, but you gotta complete the sentence. I'm like, well, I didn't see that.
No, because your reaction.
I don't care. You know, it's 2023. Live your life.
Man, we don't care, man.
Yeah, 2023. Live your life. But I'm just the way you phrase that at first.
No,
it's
because I saw your face and it stopped me.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, just.
So Brian Cashman said that that Anthony Volpe has a shot at the shortstop position.
Yes.
So it's one thing to be like wanting him to do it. It's another thing for the general manager to come out, for Brian Cashman to come out and actually say, yeah, he is going to have a fair shot at the shortstop position, not midseason to start the season. How do you feel about that?
I love it. I think that, when was the last time that a rookie won a starting job out of spring training?
Derek Jeter. No, it wasn't Derek Jeter. He didn't win out of spring training.
I think it was Robinson Cano.
Yes.
Yeah, like first appearance in the majors and compete, and you actually win the job. Right? I'm trying to think, position-wise, I think it might have been Robinson Cano.
The last guy. The last Yankee to come up. Yeah, Joey Stats says Cano.
Yeah, Robinson Cano. So since it's Robinson, so it's a long time. So the Yankees don't. I'm not. There's a combination of things. Either the Yankees are either holding people back a little bit extra. They always like to do that. Or it's more of like, hey, we just haven't had a guy that was ready at that time to be able to release. So I personally, I like it. I like it because it feels like, one, you're giving chances to kids in the organization. Two, it should be a fight for shortstop for Volpe and Peraza. You know, it should be like both of them fighting, like an open competition. Like, hey, we're here, trying to see what you're going to do for this position. That's a position that I'm fine with saying I'm willing to take a kid there.
Right.
Too many kids is not good either. Like people are saying, oh, let's go with that, and then Cabrera in left field, and Peraza at second base, and then we're going to take kids. Like, whoa, Pop, you can't do that because then you heap on too much pressure on kids, and then you're relying on them too much, and you're doing more of your lineup. So I would probably put, make them compete. Even if you want to throw Cabrera in that competition for short, you can if you wanted to, and then you could say whatever. Who do you want to win? I think the Yankees want Peraza to win that.
And keep
Volpe down. But make him feel.
To see what Donaldson does in the first couple.
No.
Yes.
Because they want to do that, but I think they're open for a surprise. And I think it should be like that. Be like, all right, kid, you can make it. I need you to I want you to wow us. So if he comes into spring training and when he heard that news, he's like, I'm ready to go.
Like your dad,
my man left New Jersey and went straight to Florida and started working.
the dad was like, "Yo, but I thought you was gonna chill." He was like, "Chill? I got a chance to start for the New York Yankees and the Bronx. Like, I'm out of here, baby."
What about Christmas?
Christmas? We'll talk about Christmas later. Christmas is winning that ring, baby. But to have that competition with two guys, I mean, that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful problem to have.
I love that.
You know what I mean? To have Peraza, to have a guy like Cabrera. You already know what Cabrera could do around Diamond.
Yeah.
You already see what Peraza could do at short. Now you have the opportunity to see what Volpe could do.
Yeah.
And to bring that hunger, man, Volpe just has that. He has that. He reminds me kind of a Judge when he was coming up in the ranks, how he would struggle a little bit and then just take over. And he's been doing that since he came in, since he was drafted, to the point that now he's basically the top prospect for the New York Yankees.
Love that.
Top 10 or top. But is it top 10 in all of MLB in terms of prospects? He's up there basically. He's one of the highest prospects. So to have that opportunity right now, love to see that. You got eyes on the spring training games. See what Volpe could do, and I love that. But
yeah,
is Donaldson your starting third baseman?
I think it is. I think they are. The Yankees already talked themselves into that, and they said, "Hey, I can."
So there's no possibility that you see maybe Donaldson start the season. And
there's always a possibility, but I'm saying like they're gonna go with him into the plans as a starting third baseman because he was one of the best defensive third basemen in baseball last year.
They say that the whole offensive situation was just like it was bullshit. Like it's not. They don't feel like it's gonna happen again. A year older, they feel like it's probably
he's gonna get better a year older. Makes sense.
Older. Yeah, just all right, buddy.
Yeah. So
is that 25 mil?
We'll see.
They can't trade that 25 mil.
Yeah. 25 sitting on 25 mil. 35 sitting on 25 mil.
38.
38 sitting on 25.
38.
All right. So yeah, and then one of the other things that happened is Brian Sabian, Yankees. Excuse me. Yankees bringing Brian Sabian, which won three rings with the San Francisco Giants.
Mm-hmm.
However, he also was a guy that actually had Jeff Kent and Barry Bonds and put them together. So you could also put that into perspective. That's how long he's been around.
Yeah, he's been around.
He was actually a scout with the Yankees back in like the 80s.
To the 90s, around the 90s, yeah.
So maybe, you know what? Maybe, he knows what he's doing. But then his position, like the way that it's worded is kind of weird. It feels like I'm an assistant to the GM. Are you an assistant GM? No, I'm an assistant to the GM. Kind of like the office kind of thing, where it's like, I'm assistant to the manager, assistant to the general manager.
So you're the assistant manager.
Yeah.
So this is how they worded it. The New York Yankees today announced that they have appointed Brian Sabian as executive advisor to senior vice president and general manager.
Like, there's just a lot of words there.
A lot of words. In 2020, in a series on how the Yankees went from atrocious in 1990 to the team of the decade, Brian Cashman told me the underrated heroes of the dynasty are Bill Livesey and Brian Sabian. Cashman has always praised the bedrock Sabian built in the New York Yankees minor league system. He also had Buster Posey,
Mad Bum.
Right. He had, what's the shortstop?
Crawford. Yeah.
Brandon Belt. Nice little nucleus that one. He had Tim Lincecum.
Yeah, the freak,
you know what I mean? Also the closer, Brian something. Brian Wilson, the beard.
Why do I remember so many San Francisco Giants? I remember their full team.
His full team. Everything. The first baseman. Who was it?
The San Francisco Joes. All right. Yeah, so you said the first baseman?
Yeah, I forgot his first baseman's name.
Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt. Yes. You know all of them. You know all of them. Wait, but didn't you draft all those guys before?
I think I did.
In the fantasy, you used to draft all of them. They were good, B. They were good.
They were
good, man. In 3 years, in 6 years, they won freaking 3 rings. That's dope.
That is dope. So bring him on, and I know that in this off season, one of the things that we were asking for in one of the previous podcasts was we need that young, fresh, new blood, and we bring in. And you know what? It may work out, and I'm glad that we have another voice in there. I just hope Cashman actually listens to it, and it's not like
that's Brian though. It's like, yo, bro, when's the last time you won? 09? Who won the next year?
My man said, "Hey, yo, Brian, huh?
Yo, get me Brian in here."
I might do a skit on that whole thing because it might be like. It might end up being like a Jim Halpert situation from The Office when he got promoted to the second manager of the branch in The Office, and Michael Scott. If you guys haven't watched The Office, you should. But Michael Scott was there as well as the manager, and one of them was handling. I don't know. That shit's a mess. Will it be like that? I don't think so. I mean, he says special advisor to the. Assistant to the general manager, and I don't know what's going on.
But I mean, like, if you're gonna bring in Brian, it's to listen to that man. You're gonna have to listen to him. He's an advisor.
Yeah, but so we had people like we had CeCe and
but
like Nick Swisher, and
but they don't have that pedigree.
I guess
they don't have. I mean, Swisher is Swish and CeCe is CeCe, but they don't have that Brian Sabian pedigree though. Matt Cain.
Yeah, Matt Cain was there.
Barry Zito to that big contract. Then, he did something well.
Yeah.
I mean, that Barry Zito contract was a little. Shit was trash. But they won. But the show was trash.
They did. They won.
Let's see what Brian Sabian. Maybe he likes, the Volpes and the Perazzas, and try to get like, yo, is there any way that we could get like, yo, let me advise you on something, Cashman. What's the situation with Hicks? What's going on with Hicks?
I need to be advised in that. I mean, we need Hicks. That's like the easy. Hicks needs a new team. I think that's what needs to happen. I think Hicks needs a new team. I think the Yankees still need to figure out. I think IKF needs a new team. I think we need to like.
So you think it was Howe's move to hire Brian Sabian? Like, he's like, yo, I extended your contract, but let me.
My man came to work, and so what happened was Brian Cashman came to work. And, he has a normal desk in the corner office, nice view, Yankee Stadium. He's looking at Jerome. he has the desk.
He's looking at River Ave.
Yeah. He comes in, and now it's 2 desks. Same office.
Same office.
And it says Brian on it. And he's like, oh.
Brian S.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, so he's like, I just got a bigger desk, I guess. And then Sabian comes in, with a suit and with Hal, say, hey, that's your guy now. He's like, all right, guys. He just kind of does the little hand gesture and says, figure it out, and leaves. Zillow comes in. How do we announce this? All right, we're just going to call it, hey, Cash, I'm not here to step on any toes. I'm just here to advise you. Listen, I just want to be, obviously I'm in your office. I'm special. I'm advising. We are the GM because it's a collaborative thing. This is how all the organizations do it, right? It's we. Us. Just make up a little title for me and I'll be good. Make sure the checks are clean.
You see Brian Cashman's assistant go up to Brian Sabian like, yeah, Mr. Sabian. So
he said, yeah, Mr. Sabian, we got a trade from. He's like, tell him we're going to need a little bit more for that.
Yeah. It's like, what are you talking about? Oh, no,
cash. I handle the little stuff. Once everything's good, we'll just bring it to you. So you know what, Cash, we're getting pushed out a la Office Space, and then he's like, they're changing it. They're moving his desk. They move his desk. He's like, yeah, but,
He's like, yeah, so we're going to need you.
He's like, oh, what's this? They're like, that's my stapler. I just, says Brian Cashman on it and shit. Like, it says 5 rings with a Z at the end.
5 rings.
Yo, it says 5 rings with a Z at the end.
It's gonna be a great season. It's gonna be a great season with the Van Ross and the Bryants.
The Bryants.
We're happy and we're singing. We're compliant.
We're compliant.
Give me a hug. Ah, man, it's gonna be amazing.
Be dope. But I'm good to have him there. You know, another person in the room that knows what he's doing, and that'll be cool. We joke, we kid, but you know, we just want a ring.
We're seriously not serious, guys.
Yeah, we dead ass about it though.
We're very dead ass. That's exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
Actually. Anything else that you wanted? I think we touched on Jack Curry. Obviously, I think we hit every mark. Judge is the captain. We're going to the season with a captain.
We're going into the season with the captain. I'm sorry that we haven't uploaded any episodes. I want to talk about this in the beginning, so I didn't. But I'm sorry that we haven't uploaded any episodes. I feel, and then this year I'm going to do things a little different. Mm-hmm. I honestly feel, Chris, like last year I burnt myself out. Between the vlogs, between going to games, the playoffs, and you're like, oh, Joe, you're just watching games. I'm like, yeah, bro, but it's like it's different. Yeah, it's different when you're doing it and making it into. There's a lot of like behind the scenes stuff that happens. Mm-hmm. A lot of like short sleeping nights. I'm gonna turn 37. I gotta get sleep
next month, guys.
I gotta figure it out. And we gotta I gotta become more organized. How about that?
I gotta do better.
I gotta do better. Stupid. And then just kind of figuring that out, which is cool. So I appreciate that. But I needed to take like a break, like a mental break, and I just like get away from just baseball completely and just reset. And that's what like mostly December was for. Mm-hmm. I'm ready to like hit the ground running with a bunch of stuff, because I do stuff with gaming on John Boy Media side, and then we'll do stuff on PinstripeStrong, and we'll do stuff on the channel, and I want to talk about stuff like with prospects or have like certain videos that are kind of interesting, like, hey, one of the best prospects to never make it, blah, 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 or like stuff like that, like just different video series to like actually build a brand of PinstripeStrong, because for us to be PinstripeStrong, we got to know what the hell we're talking about.
Exactly.
What we're doing. But we have fun while we do it. So then that's good. We're live on AMP. As far as the YouTube, as far as YouTube and the podcast, we're gonna go back to doing it every week now, mm-hmm. and we won't be live for them. We'll go ahead and record them. I'll edit them, and have them come out. I think that's better system for us versus just like, hey, let me go ahead and record live, and then we got to try to figure out live schedules, mm-hmm. and try to figure out a time that's good for everybody, and at the same time for you guys to watch too. So it's better for us to just like record it ahead of time. But we'll be live on AMP though. Yeah, you guys can hang on AMP. I want to incorporate like the callers in AMP. So if you guys do call, like, you can be able to have like questions, and that'll be like one really good way that we can do it. It'll be like maybe an easy way to also have guests as well, where people can be able to call in, like a whole bunch of stuff. So it's just kind of being able to do that and just having fun. And I'm gonna create like a different YouTube page as well for my own personal stuff that I'm doing. Yeah. So we'll go from there. But a lot of stuff down the pipeline. But you gotta have fun.
A lot of stuff. It's gonna be a dope year, man. 2023.
Yes.
2023. Jordan. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a great year for PinstripeStrong. We're gonna grow a little bit more. Yeah. And we're thanking you in advance for coming along on the road. Yes. Man. Thank you.
This year will be a great year, guys.
Will be a great year.
Will be a great year. Let us know what are your resolutions, whether it's in the comments or wherever. What do you want to accomplish with 2023? And yeah. But
we'll be back live when the season starts, right?
We'll be back live. Maybe, possibly.
I mean, let's see. You know what I mean? Special episodes.
We might special delivery. I want that.
But I think that's it, man.
That's it.
PinstripeStrong. We're back every week now.
Yeah, every week. We'll go ahead and We're going to record an app every week. You want to join us live, make sure you follow on AMP because that's where we'll be live at. Or I'll do like morning stuff too, and where we'll talk about anything, anime, whatever the hell. We'll talk about that there. So join there.
We'll talk about Succession too. I just finished it.
Yeah, time.
That's why I started. I started One Piece again.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
So
Watch One Piece. Everybody watch One Piece.
Watch One Piece.
Greatest story ever told.
After Succession.
It's way better than that. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much. Like I always say, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on.
Stay pinstripe strong.
And stay pinstripe strong. Let's
Sweet.
go Yankees. 2 chains.